Good afternoon, everyone. Glad to have you with us. Alec Murdaugh's defense team revealed today that they could have their defendant to take the stand in his own murder trial.
Greg Adeline is joining us in Walterboro and Colleton County. And Greg, we have learned that NBC News is reporting that the defense is planning to have him testify tomorrow. Tell us what else you know.
Well, that's right, Judy and Dondi. He may testify, and if he does, it could happen as soon as tomorrow. We'll get to that in just a minute, but earlier on, some testimony today from Alec Murdaugh's longtime law partner, Murdaugh. He knew Alec Murdaugh for many years, knew him for decades, in fact, and was a close Murdaugh friend. He talked about the night of the murders, June the 7th, 2021, testifying that he showed up at Moselle at 10:50 p.m. that night. He testified that the scene was sloppy. It was unsecured. Anyone could come and go. He also said that Alec kept saying, quote, "Look at what they did." So the defense played a clip for him, and Ball said it sounds like Alec said they did him so bad, and that now infamous clip that's been played multiple times throughout this trial. And that interview was SLED June 10th, 2021. He also said that it didn't appear that the house had been searched or secured that night, and he felt there was a lot of uncollected evidence, which he said made him mad. But really, for as much as Ball helped the defense by showing an incomplete or sloppy investigation, in what really turned out to be a stunning development under cross-examination, Ball ended up offering damaging testimony to Alec Murdaugh's character in a way that really few prosecution witnesses have been able to do thus far. And not only did he identify Alec's voice at the kennels 8:44 the night of the murders, he said that Murdaugh lied to him about that 3 times. He also said that after the murders, Alec showed no interest in protecting Buster, despite the appearance that the family could be targeted. And he also said that he felt betrayed when he learned that Murdaugh had in fact stolen from PMPED, the law firm that has since broken up, and that he never believed Alec Murdaugh's roadside shooting story a few months later. So here's Ball saying his friend Alec Murdaugh was good at hiding who he really was, and most everything that he thought he knew about his friend turned out to be a lie. Take a listen.
He was pretty good at hiding who he really was, wasn't he?
Obviously.
He was a good partner, he was a good lawyer, he was someone in part of your business, somebody that you could trust and rely on. Is that true?
Yes, he was.
And outwardly you thought that he had a good relationship with his family? Is that correct?
That is correct.
But you have just testified that you didn't really know this man, did you?
Obviously I did not. I mean, had we known the things he was doing, we wouldn't have been law partners.
Again, just to reiterate how stunning that was, this was a defense witness. All right, so let's get back to what we talked about at the top of this broadcast, the day beginning with the question that really has hung over this trial. Will Alec Murdaugh testify in his own defense? The defense arguing earlier this morning that any cross-examination of Murdaugh should be limited, especially related to financial crimes. Judge Newman said that he would not make any ruling to limit that cross-examination. So really, whether or not Murdaugh will testify, still kind of hanging over this trial, although we're hearing from sources that the defense plans to bring him as a witness. It could happen perhaps as soon as tomorrow. The defense expects to wrap up their case by the end of the week, and it's very likely that Alec Murdaugh would be the final witness in this case. We're live in Walterboro. Greg Adeline, WIS News 10.